Hello. It's all dark and murky, which, as we know, is when all the most darkened cover-ups come out to play. This one is brought to you by the Judicial Conduct Investigations Office, which, for those of you who don't know, I call them the Judiciary Commission. They're supposed to investigate judges for misconduct, obviously. I got 2 letters today from them, which my regular viewer will obviously know the cases. I'm not going to sit here and bang on about the cases again. It's the actual letter I've got from them, which is really quite comical. So, the Judicial Commission is supposed to investigate judges for misconduct, which you would think would be things like ignoring evidence, siding with one party, things like that. You know, I mean, what else does a judge do exactly? So I'm just trying to. There's a very interesting bit in here. In one of them. God damn, I'll find it again eventually. Ah, yes, here we go. So now I've got that. Right. So firstly, this is their remit, or not their remit, as the case may be. The Judicial Commission, the JCIO, does not have the remit to question the evidence upon which the judge chose to rely, and neither can the JCIO challenge the opinions and decisions of the judge if they are not disproportionate. Furthermore, this office does not have the power to overturn the judge's verdict. So it's the Judicial Commission which are supposed to investigate judges for misconduct, but they can't question any of the evidence which he relied upon, nor indeed the decisions which he reached. So, as I have sent them an email, because miraculously they did include an email address. I said, well, what's the point of you, really? It's honestly, it's the same as every government agency I've ever come across. None of them actually do their job, or what you would think their job was, or indeed have a purpose. You know, it's all about not answering questions. It's all about cover-ups. It's all about, well, you can see from what I've just said. Anyway, I did happen, because I hadn't read these letters properly when I was doing the email, so I did happen to say in my email, so presumably then a judge could in fact accept cash from a claimant in the courtroom and would have deemed to be done nothing wrong. Sorry, I mean, this is quite serious, because there is quite a lot of writing on these cases for certain people, so I shouldn't laugh. However, this is what defines misconduct of oh dear, a judicial office holder. So I don't know, judge, security guard, court officer, whoever. Whether in the court or outside court, shouting, aggressive behaviour, use of insulting, profane, racist or sexist language, and perhaps being found guilty of an offence such as speeding. So, listen, if you see a judge speeding, make sure and report him. I'm sure the police will do absolutely nothing, because I'm sure the Judicial Commission will do nothing as well. I mean, this is quite incredible, you know. If we take the council case, you know, just the government ombudsman alone, who I did a video about, called Local Government Ombudsman, funnily enough, the council had actually broken 5 of their laws, guidelines, whatever you want to call it, and of course the government ombudsman said that the council had done nothing wrong. And you see something like this and you really just have to wonder, because as relating to this in the council case, they said that you know, you had to appeal. Well, the judge disallowed appeal, despite again a witness being offered for the case, the statement of whom has never been heard, of course, because it's been disallowed, you know. And also, if you do appeal against one of these people, in this case, you have to go to the circuit judge, what's called a circuit judge, and that costs you money, you know. So you're then paying out money to go to court, and if you lose, then you have to pay all the costs of the person you're claiming against. And of course, the reason that you've lost the case in the first place is because the judge has been. I mean, what is this country doing? Seriously, I just don't understand. Anyway, as I pointed out in my email to the... well, I've complained, actually, because they have an ombudsman. I say ombudsman, but... oh, God. The Ombudsman can consider complaints about how the Judicial Commission has handled the case, but does not have the power to reinvestigate the original complaint, which the Judicial Commission has already refused to investigate. So again, more, you know, we've got all these bodies in place, this sort of tier of authority, these tiers of authority, but none of them are actually responsible for anything, and then their ombudsman isn't responsible for anything except investigating them, so their decision still stands, even though they might get a slap on the wrist. Unlikely, but they might. It's just incredible. The further I go up the chain on this, I actually don't know how I've got the energy to carry on with this, but you know, I am, obviously. It's just, you know, they have an answer for everything, and that answer is nothing. That answer says nothing. It's just, oh my God. So his name was, anyway, yes, that was back to the point. His name is Sir John Brigstock, and he's also a KCB. I think that's Knight of the Garter, isn't it? KCB. I don't know. Well, he's definitely bought and paid for if he's Knight of the Garter. No, he can't be. That's only ex-Prime Ministers. I don't know what KCB is. I don't really care. To be quite honest, I think this country's an absolute fucking disgrace. I really do. We may as well bring back the bloody Stasi, jackboots, and the curfews, and people being taken out of their homes at 2 in the morning and taken away and shot somewhere. Because all these so-called justice things, they're not interested in the taxpayer at all. They're just interested in lining their own fucking pockets.